Welcome to Zen Time Sleep Stories. We hope you enjoy this story titled Magical Santorini Island. You start your day by stepping out onto the cliffside path. The warm sun on your skin and the soothing sound of the waves crashing against the rocks below. The Aegean Sea stretches out before you, a deep blue expanse dotted with boats and small islands. You take a deep breath of the salty air, feeling the tension in your body begin to ease. As you walk, you take in the stunning views of the caldera, the unique rock formations, and the colorful houses perched atop the cliffs. The sea breeze whispers past your ears, rustling the leaves of the nearby olive trees. You stop for a moment to take in the beauty of it all, feeling a sense of awe and wonder at the natural world. The path takes you past small gardens filled with bright flowers and aromatic herbs, the scent of rosemary and thyme filling the air. You smile as you watch a group of birds darting between the branches of a nearby tree, their cheerful chirping adding to the peaceful atmosphere. You come across a small cafe nestled into the cliffside, the perfect place to stop for a cup of Greek coffee. You take a seat at one of the small tables, feeling the warmth of the sun on your face as you take a sip of the rich, flavorful drink. You close your eyes and let yourself sink into the moment, feeling your worries and stresses melt away like sugar in hot water. As you continue your walk, you come across a group of locals dancing to traditional Greek music. You can't help but join in, feeling the rhythm of the music in your bones and the joy of the dancers spreading through your body. You dance with abandon, feeling free and alive in the moment. This is what you came to Santorini for, a chance to unwind, to connect with nature and with yourself. You feel grateful for this opportunity to slow down, to appreciate the beauty of the world around you, and to find moments of joy and peace in the midst of your busy life. You continue your leisurely walk along the cliffside path, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin and the gentle breeze in your hair. The stunning views of the Aegean Sea fill you with a sense of wonder and peace. As you stroll along, you notice a small cafe nestled into the cliffside, overlooking the sea. The smell of fresh brewed coffee draws you in, and you decide to stop for a cup. The cafe is quaint and charming, decorated with vibrant flowers and colorful tiles. You order a Greek coffee and take a seat outside, watching as the waves crash against the rocks below. The coffee is strong and bold, with a hint of sweetness that lingers on your tongue. You close your eyes and take a deep breath, fully immersing yourself in the moment. The warmth of the sun and the aroma of the coffee combine to create a feeling of pure relaxation. You savor every sip, feeling grateful for this moment of peace and tranquility. As you stroll along the cliffside path, the sun warms your skin and the salty sea breeze invigorates your senses. The Aegean Sea stretches out before you, a vast expanse of shimmering blue that seems to go on forever. As you round a bend in the path, you come across a group of locals gathered in a small square, dancing to traditional Greek music. The infectious beat of the drums and the lively melodies of the bouzouki draw you in, and before you know it, you're joining in on the fun. The locals welcome you with open arms, and soon you're twirling and spinning with them, lost in the joy of the moment. The sun beats down on your face, and the sound of laughter and music fills the air. For a brief moment, you forget about everything else and simply enjoy the present. As the dance comes to a close, one of the locals hands you a glass of chilled ouzo, a traditional Greek anise-flavored aperitif. You savor the cool, refreshing taste, feeling a sense of camaraderie with the people around you. The experience fills you with a sense of connection, of belonging to something bigger than yourself. As you bid your new friends farewell and continue on your journey, you feel a sense of calm and contentment wash over you, grateful for the small but meaningful experience of human connection. As you make your way down the winding path towards the black sand beach, the sound of the waves crashing against the shore grows louder and louder. You feel the cool breeze on your face, carrying the salty scent of the sea. The unique rock formations surrounding the beach catch your eye, with their intricate patterns and colors. As you step onto the black sand, you feel the cool water rush over your feet, sending a shiver up your spine. You take a deep breath, filling your lungs with the fresh sea air. The water is crystal clear, allowing you to see the colorful fish swimming around your ankles. You take a moment to appreciate the beauty of your surroundings, with no distractions or worries to cloud your mind. You close your eyes and feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, letting the tension in your body melt away. After a relaxing swim, you make your way to a nearby fish taverna. The smell of grilled seafood fills your nostrils, making your mouth water. You order a plate of freshly caught fish and a glass of local wine, savoring every bite and sip. As you sit there, watching the waves ebb and flow, you feel a sense of calm and contentment wash over you. The simple pleasures of life, good food, beautiful scenery, and relaxation are all you need to feel truly happy. You take another deep breath, grateful for this moment of serenity. As you dry off from your refreshing swim, you can feel the sun warming your skin and the gentle breeze blowing through your hair. The salty sea air carries the scent of freshly caught seafood, drawing you to a nearby fish taverna. You sit down at a small table by the water, admiring the view of the Aegean Sea as you peruse the menu. The waiter recommends the grilled octopus and freshly caught shrimp, accompanied by a crisp local white wine. As you take your first bite, the flavors explode in your mouth, and you can taste the freshness of the seafood and the unique spices used in the dish. You savor every bite, feeling a sense of contentment wash over you. You take a sip of the wine, knowing the hints of citrus and pear, and feeling the coolness of the liquid on your tongue. The sounds of gentle waves lapping against the shore and the chatter of fellow diners create a peaceful ambience, adding to the tranquil experience. As you finish your meal, you take a deep breath, feeling grateful for this moment of relaxation and indulgence. As you step aboard the boat tour, you can feel the gentle sway of the waves beneath your feet. The sound of the sea fills your ears as you gaze out at the endless expanse of blue water. The sun beats down on your skin, warm and comforting. You take a deep breath, feeling the salty air fill your lungs. The boat glides smoothly along the water, taking you on a journey around the island of Santorini. You lean over the edge of the boat, watching as the water churns and foams below. In the distance, you can see the towering cliffs of the caldera, their rugged edges cutting sharply into the sky. As you draw closer, you can see the colorful houses perched precariously on the cliffs, their brilliant hues standing out against the stark, white walls. The boat takes you past hidden coves and sheltered bays, each one more picturesque than the last. You can feel the cool breeze on your face, blowing your hair back from your forehead. The boat rounds a bend, and suddenly you catch sight of the iconic blue domes of Oia. You feel a sense of awe wash over you as you take in the beauty of this ancient village. The boat comes to a stop, and you step off onto the pier. You take a deep breath, feeling a sense of peace and tranquility settle over you. Santorini truly is a magical place, a paradise on earth that has captured your heart. As the sun begins to set, you make your way to a small chapel perched on the cliffs. The whitewashed walls of the chapel gleam in the golden light, and the scent of wildflowers fills the air. Inside, the chapel is cool and quiet. The only sounds the gentle rustling of leaves and the distant lapping of waves on the shore. You light a candle and sit on one of the wooden benches, taking in the peacefulness of the surroundings. As you gaze out of the open doorway, You see the sun dipping below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of pink and orange. You feel a sense of gratitude for this moment of tranquility and the beauty of the world around you. As the light fades, you blow out the candle and make your way back down the path. Feeling calm and centered, you make your way to a secluded hot spring, tucked away from the hustle and bustle of tourist hotspots. The water is a milky blue, a result of the sulfuric minerals within it. As you dip your toes in, you feel a sense of relief wash over you. The warm water envelopes your body, and you let out a contented sigh. The surrounding rocks are jagged and rough, but they provide a sense of security as you melt into the water. The steam rising from the surface creates a hazy atmosphere, and you close your eyes, taking in the unique sulfuric scent. You breathe deeply, the smell becoming more pleasant with each inhale. As you soak, you watch the clouds pass above, the blue sky barely visible through the thick steam. The sounds of nature surround you, the chirping of birds and rustling of leaves adding to the peaceful ambience. You stay until the sun begins to set, the warm hues of orange and pink illuminating the sky. As you leave the hot spring, you feel a sense of rejuvenation, your muscles relaxed and your mind at ease. The calming experience stays with you as you make your way back to your accommodations. You wake up early, feeling refreshed and ready to start your day. You head to the yoga studio, nestled on the cliffside overlooking the stunning Aegean Sea. The scent of salt and fresh air fills your nostrils as you take a deep breath and begin your practice. The sound of the waves crashing against the rocks below creates a soothing rhythm, and you find yourself sinking deeper into each pose. The sun rises slowly, casting a warm glow over the sea and the whitewashed buildings perched on the cliffs. You feel a sense of peace and tranquility wash over you as you focus on your breath and the present moment. The sound of the instructor's calm voice guides you through the practice, and you find yourself feeling centered and balanced. As you end your practice, you bring your hands to your heart and bow your head in gratitude for this moment of serenity. You leave the studio feeling refreshed and ready to explore the beauty of Santorini. You start your day with a visit to the Akrotiri archaeological site, eager to learn about the ancient Minoan civilization that once thrived on the island. As you wander through the ruins, you marvel at the advanced engineering and artistry of the structures. You can't help but feel a sense of connection to the past, imagining what life was like for the people who lived here so long ago. The warm breeze carries the scent of wildflowers and herbs, and the sound of distant waves crashing against the shore adds to the serene atmosphere. You take a deep breath, feeling the coolness of the air fill your lungs, and enjoy the peacefulness of the surroundings. As you continue your exploration, you come across intricate frescoes and pottery that showcase the sophisticated artistic style of the Minoans. You can't help but be impressed by the attention to detail and the intricacy of the designs, and you feel a sense of wonder and awe at the beauty of it all. After a few hours of wandering through the ruins, you sit down to rest and reflect on the experience. You can't help but feel a sense of gratitude for the opportunity to witness such a rich cultural heritage and connect with the past. You take a moment to appreciate the present moment, feeling grounded and centered in the peacefulness of the surroundings. As you make your way back to your accommodations, you can't help but think about the lessons that can be learned from the history of this island. The importance of community, culture, and connection to the natural world are all prevalent themes that resonate with you. You feel a sense of calm and tranquility wash over you, grateful for the opportunity to have experienced such a meaningful moment. As you wander through the narrow streets of Oia, the bright whitewashed buildings and blue domes catch your eye. The colors seem to blend in perfectly with the clear blue sky above and the deep blue sea below. The winding streets lead you to a lookout point, where you pause to take in the stunning panoramic view. You can see the volcanic caldera and the surrounding islands in the distance, and the colorful boats bobbing in the sparkling water below. The sound of bells ringing from a nearby church adds to the peaceful atmosphere. As you continue your stroll, you come across small shops selling souvenirs and handmade crafts. You stop to admire the intricate lacework and delicate pottery, taking in the unique beauty of each piece. The scent of freshly baked bread wafts through the air, leading you to a small bakery. You try the famous Greek sesame seed bread and honey, savoring the flavor and texture of each bite. As you make your way back to your hotel, you feel a sense of gratitude for the simple pleasures in life, like a beautiful stroll through a charming village and a delicious bite of local cuisine. As you make your way through the winding roads of Santorini, you stumble upon a quaint winery nestled among the vineyards. The sun is just beginning to set, casting a warm glow over the rows of grapes. You step inside and are greeted by the sweet aroma of fermenting wine. The owner welcomes you with a smile, offering you a glass of their signature Acertico wine. You take a sip and are immediately transported to the rugged landscape of the island, the salty sea breeze, the volcanic soil, and the sweet taste of the grapes. As you explore the winery, the owner shares with you the history of winemaking on the island, dating back to ancient times. You admire the unique architecture of the building, the whitewashed walls and the blue doors contrasting with the lush green of the vines. As the evening turns to night, you sit outside on the terrace, savoring a platter of local cheeses and olives, paired with a bottle of the winery's finest wine. The stars twinkle above, and you feel a sense of peace and contentment, knowing that this moment will be etched in your memory forever. You arrive at the cooking class filled with anticipation, eager to learn how to make traditional Greek dishes using fresh local ingredients. The class takes place in a beautiful outdoor kitchen, surrounded by lush gardens and the sounds of chirping birds. The instructor is a friendly local chef who welcomes you with a warm smile and a glass of chilled white wine. As you sip your wine, you take in the fragrant aromas of fresh herbs and spices that fill the air. The chef begins by introducing you to the ingredients, pointing out the locally sourced vegetables, fresh seafood, and fragrant olive oil. She explains how the volcanic soil of Santorini gives the island's produce a unique flavor that cannot be found anywhere else in the world. You start by making a refreshing Greek salad, chopping crisp cucumbers, juicy tomatoes, and tangy feta cheese, all tossed with a simple vinaigrette. You love the way the flavors complement each other, creating a perfect balance of sweet and savory. Next, you move on to the main course, a delicious and hearty moussaka. You layer tender eggplant, meaty ground beef, and creamy bechamel sauce, all baked to golden perfection. You savor every bite, enjoying the rich flavors and comforting textures. As you cook, you chat with the other participants, sharing stories and swapping travel tips. The atmosphere is relaxed and convivial, with everyone enjoying the process of cooking and learning. When the meal is ready, you sit down to eat at a beautifully set table, enjoying the view of the Aegean Sea in the distance. You toast to new friends and new experiences, feeling grateful for the opportunity to learn and grow. The food is delicious, but it's the sense of community and connection that makes the meal truly special. As the sun sets behind you, casting a warm pink glow over the landscape, you feel a sense of peace and contentment. You take a deep breath, savoring the moment, and vow to carry the lessons and memories of Santorini with you always. You make your way to a local art gallery, eager to admire the works of local artists inspired by the island's natural beauty. As you step inside, you're greeted by the sound of soft classical music playing in the background. The walls are adorned with paintings and sculptures, each one more breathtaking than the last. You stroll through the gallery, taking your time to appreciate each piece. The vibrant colors and intricate details of the artwork transport you to another world, one where beauty and creativity reign supreme. The soft lighting and the fragrant scent of fresh flowers create a peaceful atmosphere, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the artwork. You pause in front of a painting of the famous Santorini sunset, the warm oranges and pinks blending together in perfect harmony. You can almost feel the cool sea breeze on your skin and taste the salty air. As you continue your tour, you can't help but feel grateful for the opportunity to witness such beauty. You take a deep breath and savor the moment, feeling a sense of calm wash over you. As you leave the gallery, you feel inspired and reinvigorated, ready to embrace all that the enchanting island of Santorini has to offer. You make your way to a small chapel, nestled between the cliffs. The whitewashed walls and blue dome stand out against the azure sky, a symbol of Santorini's traditional architecture. You step inside, feeling the coolness of the interior provide a welcome relief from the heat of the day. The space is simple, with a few wooden pews and an icon of the Virgin Mary. Sunlight streams in through the open door, casting a warm glow on the walls. You sit down and close your eyes, breathing in the quietness of the chapel. The only sounds are the gentle rustling of leaves outside and the occasional bird call. You feel a sense of peace wash over you, as if all your worries and stress have been left outside. The simplicity of the chapel and its surroundings remind you of the beauty of life's simple pleasures. You stay for a while longer, savoring the stillness and tranquility. As you leave, you feel renewed and refreshed, ready to embrace whatever the rest of the day holds. You wake up early in the morning, feeling excited for the day's adventure. You put on comfortable hiking clothes and shoes and make your way to the starting point of the hike to the top of the volcano. As you start the trek, you feel the cool morning breeze on your skin and hear the sound of your footsteps on the rocky path. You take deep breaths of the fresh air, feeling your lungs expand and contract with each inhale and exhale. The path gradually becomes steeper, and you take your time, enjoying the stunning panoramic views unfolding before you. You see the vast expanse of the Aegean Sea stretching out into the horizon, with the surrounding islands of Thracia and Aspromonte visible in the distance. The black and red volcanic rocks contrast beautifully against the clear blue skies, creating a surreal and awe-inspiring landscape. As you ascend higher, you feel the sun's warmth on your skin and hear the sound of the wind whistling through the grass. You take a moment to rest and drink some water, feeling grateful for the opportunity to witness such natural beauty. You continue the hike, taking in the unique flora and fauna of the volcano, including rare species of wildflowers and birds. Finally, you reach the top, and the view takes your breath away. You feel a sense of accomplishment and awe as you gaze upon the stunning caldera, formed by the volcanic eruption that shaped the island. You feel a powerful connection to nature, realizing how small and insignificant you are in the grand scheme of things. As you take in the view, you feel a sense of peace and tranquility wash over you. You feel grateful for this moment of clarity and stillness, knowing that it will stay with you forever. You sit down and take a deep breath, feeling the cool wind on your face and the warmth of the sun on your skin. The hike down is just as breathtaking, with new perspectives and angles of the island's natural beauty. You head back to your hotel, feeling rejuvenated and grateful for the opportunity to experience the volcano's beauty. You stop at a traditional bakery, drawn in by the scent of fresh bread. The warm aroma fills your nostrils, and you can't help but feel your mouth water. You step inside, and the friendly baker greets you with a smile. You take a look at the display case, filled with all sorts of pastries and breads. but your attention is drawn to the sesame seed bread with its golden crust and sprinkling of seeds. The baker slices off a piece for you, and you take a bite. The bread is warm and crusty on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside. The sesame seeds add a subtle crunch and nuttiness to the flavor. You wash it down with a sip of sweet honey, and the combination of flavors is heavenly. You take a moment to savor the taste, feeling content and at peace. As you step back out into the warm sunlight, you feel recharged and ready for the rest of your day. You wake up to the sound of gentle waves crashing against the rocks. You stretch your limbs and make your way to the hot springs, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin. The sulfuric air fills your lungs as you take a dip in the mineral-rich waters. You close your eyes and let the tension melt away, feeling the gentle current wash over your body. The hot springs have been used for their healing properties for centuries, and you can feel the rejuvenating effect they have on your body. You take a deep breath and feel a sense of peace wash over you, as if you are one with the island and the sea. You get out of the water and wrap yourself in a towel, feeling refreshed and renewed. You take a moment to appreciate the unique beauty of the landscape, the black volcanic rocks contrasting against the blue sea and the white buildings perched on the cliffs. You leave the hot springs feeling calm and centered, ready to explore more of the island's wonders. As the sun begins to set, you make your way to a small taverna, the sound of traditional Greek music getting louder with each step. As you enter, you're greeted by friendly locals clapping and dancing along to the lively music. The taverna is small and cozy, with wooden tables and chairs and the smell of grilled octopus filling the air. You take a seat and order a glass of local wine, feeling the warmth of the Mediterranean air on your skin. The waiter brings out a plate of Santorini fava bean dip and fresh bread, the creamy dip melting in your mouth as you savor the unique flavor. You can't help but join in on the fun, clapping along to the music and feeling your body loosen with each beat. The atmosphere is electric, and you feel a sense of pure joy wash over you. As the night wears on, you can't help but feel grateful for this moment, for this experience, for this life. You leave the taverna feeling alive and rejuvenated, with a new appreciation for the simple pleasures in life. You arrive at the red beach, marveling at the stunning red cliffs and crystal clear water that stretches out before you. The sun beats down on your skin, warming you to your core as you make your way down to the shore. You feel the soft, warm sand between your toes as you walk along the beach, the sound of waves crashing against the shore filling your ears. You take a deep breath, inhaling the salty sea air and feeling yourself relax with every exhale. You close your eyes and let the peace of the moment wash over you. You open your eyes again and take in the beauty of your surroundings, the red cliffs towering above you, the turquoise water stretching out as far as the eye can see, and the occasional boat passing by in the distance. You find a quiet spot to sit and take in the view, feeling the warmth of the sand beneath you and the gentle breeze on your skin. You reach into your backpack and pull out a book, losing yourself in the pages as the hours slip away. As the sun begins to set, you pack up your things and make your way back up the cliffside, taking one last look at the stunning beach behind you. You feel a sense of peace and tranquility wash over you, knowing that this memory will stay with you for a long time. As you make your way down to Amati Bay, your heart fills with anticipation. You've heard that the waters here are crystal clear, and you can't wait to feel the cool water rush over your skin. As you reach the shore, you take a deep breath, feeling the warmth of the sun on your face. You kick off your sandals and wade into the water, feeling the soft sand squish between your toes. The water is cool and refreshing, and you can see all the way to the bottom. Schools of colorful fish dart around your legs, and you can't help but smile and wonder. You swim out a little further, feeling weightless in the buoyant water. You take a deep breath and dive down, watching the sunlight dance through the water above you. As you surface, you take in the view around you. The cliffs rise up on either side of the bay, and colorful boats bob in the water. The sound of laughter and conversation floats on the breeze, and you feel a sense of peace settle over you. You close your eyes and let the sun warm your skin, feeling grateful for this moment of tranquility. After a while, you make your way back to shore, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. You dry off in the sun and put your sandals back on, feeling the sand still clinging to your skin. You take one last look at the bay, committing the sight to memory, before heading back up the hill. As you walk back to your hotel, you can't help but feel grateful for the beauty of this island and the peace it brings to your soul. You make your way to the Santorini Museum, eager to learn more about the history and culture of Santorini. As you enter the museum, you're greeted by the cool, refreshing air and the sound of gentle music playing in the background. You take a deep breath and feel yourself relax, letting the calm surroundings wash over you. The museum is filled with exhibits showcasing the island's rich history, from the ancient Minoan civilization to the volcanic eruptions that have shaped the landscape over thousands of years. You read about the island's unique architecture, with its whitewashed buildings and blue domes, and the traditional way of life that still exists in many parts of Santorini. As you wander through the museum, you're struck by the beauty of the artifacts and the attention to detail in their presentation. You see pottery and jewelry from the Minoan era, intricate frescoes depicting daily life, and even a model of what the island may have looked like before the volcanic eruption. You take your time absorbing the information and marveling at the displays, feeling a sense of awe at the island's rich cultural heritage. As you leave the museum, you can't help but feel grateful for the opportunity to learn and explore in such a peaceful and beautiful setting. The experience has left you feeling centered and calm, ready to embrace whatever the rest of the day has in store. As you rent a scooter to explore the island, you feel the wind in your hair and the sun on your skin. You take in the breathtaking views as you ride along the winding roads, feeling a sense of freedom and adventure. As you come across a small village, you decide to stop and explore. The village of Purgos is filled with beautiful architecture and winding streets, and you can't help but feel captivated by its charm. You park your scooter and wander through the maze of narrow alleyways, admiring the quaint houses and colorful flowers lining the streets. You come across a small cafe and decide to stop for a cup of coffee. As you sit and sip your drink, you watch the locals going about their day and soak in the peacefulness of the surroundings. You feel a sense of gratitude for being able to experience such a beautiful place and take a moment to reflect on the simple pleasures that make life worth living. As you continue your scooter ride, you feel a renewed sense of energy and excitement for the adventures that await you on this stunning island. You wake up early to the sound of roosters crowing and the smell of fresh bread baking. Today, you plan to visit a local farmer's market to buy some fresh produce for dinner. After breakfast, you make your way to the market, taking in the sights and sounds of the bustling town. The colorful stalls are overflowing with ripe fruits and vegetables, fragrant herbs, and homemade cheeses. You stop at each stall, sampling the various treats and chatting with the friendly vendors. The sun is warm on your skin, and the air is filled with the aroma of fresh produce and baking bread. You buy some tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers, as well as some feta cheese and olives. You also pick up a loaf of freshly baked bread and a bottle of local olive oil. As you walk back to your accommodation, you feel a sense of contentment and gratitude for the simple pleasures of life. You can't wait to cook dinner and enjoy the delicious flavors of the island. As you step onto the catamaran, The wind blows gently through your hair and the warm sun on your face fills you with a sense of peace. You feel the excitement building within you as the boat sets sail, leaving the shore behind. You watch in awe as the vibrant colors of the island's cliffs slowly fade into the distance, replaced by the endless blue of the Aegean Sea. As you sail along the coast of Santorini, you can't help but feel a sense of wonder at the natural beauty that surrounds you. The sea sparkles in the sunlight and the gentle waves lull you into a state of calm. You close your eyes and take a deep breath, feeling the fresh sea air fill your lungs. The sound of the waves against the boat's hull and the hum of the engine create a soothing rhythm. You lean back into the comfortable cushions and let yourself fully relax, feeling the tension melt away from your body. As you sail along, the captain points out various landmarks and shares fascinating details about the island's history. You take in the new information with interest, but your mind remains focused on the peacefulness of the moment. You feel truly present and content, surrounded by the beauty of nature. The catamaran continues its leisurely journey, and you soak in every moment of this tranquil experience. As you wander through the narrow streets of Pyrgos, you feel a sense of wonder and awe at the beautiful architecture and winding streets. The whitewashed buildings with blue accents and intricate details seem to transport you to another time and place. You take your time exploring, stopping at small shops selling local goods and admiring the stunning views from the hilltop. As you make your way up the winding stairs, you catch glimpses of the sea and the surrounding islands, marveling at the natural beauty of the world around you. You take a deep breath, feeling the warm sun on your skin and the gentle breeze in your hair. Everything seems peaceful and calm, and you savor the moment of tranquility. You reflect on the beauty of life and the importance of taking moments to appreciate the world around us. As you continue your journey, you carry this sense of calm with you, feeling grateful for the opportunity to experience the wonders of the world. You wake up early in the morning, eager to explore the nearby island of Thracia. You take a short boat ride from Santorini, and as you approach the island, you notice the striking contrast between the rugged terrain and the calm blue sea. You disembark and begin your hike up the hill, surrounded by stunning views of the Aegean Sea. The trail is winding and rocky, but you take your time, inhaling the fresh sea air and enjoying the moment. As you reach the top of the hill, you are greeted by a small village with colorful houses and narrow streets. You wander around, admiring the traditional way of life and the simplicity of the surroundings. You stop at a local cafe and try the famous Greek frappe, feeling the cool breeze on your skin. You continue your exploration, discovering hidden corners and ancient ruins, all the while feeling at peace with the world. You realize that sometimes it takes a change of scenery to truly appreciate the beauty of life. As the day draws to a close, you head back to Santorini, feeling content and fulfilled. You stop at a local taverna, drawn in by the mouth-watering aromas of grilled octopus and the famous Santorini fava bean dip. The atmosphere is cozy and welcoming, with low lighting and soft music playing in the background. The friendly staff greets you warmly and guides you to a table overlooking the sea. You start with a glass of local wine, savoring the rich and complex flavors. As you peruse the menu, you notice the emphasis on fresh, locally sourced ingredients. You decide to try the grilled octopus, which is perfectly cooked and tender, with a hint of charred smokiness. The fava bean dip is a revelation, smooth and creamy with a delicate balance of spices. You feel a sense of contentment wash over you as you indulge in the simple pleasures of good food and good company. As you take in the stunning view of the sun setting over the Aegean Sea, you can't help but feel grateful for this moment of pure bliss. As the night falls, The sky above Santorini transforms into a canvas painted with millions of stars. The crisp night air envelopes you, sending a chill down your spine. You make your way to a secluded hilltop, far from the bright lights of the city. Here, you meet your guide for the night, an expert astronomer who will help you navigate the constellations above. Gazing up at the vast expanse of the night sky, you feel small yet connected to the greater universe. The astronomer points out various stars, planets, and constellations, sharing stories and mythologies related to them. You marvel at the beauty and complexity of the cosmos, wondering about the mysteries that lie beyond. The stillness of the night is only broken by the occasional rustle of leaves and distant sounds of waves crashing against the cliffs. You take a deep breath, inhaling the cool night air mixed with the scent of wildflowers and pine trees. The sounds of the night are soothing to your soul, calming your racing mind and easing any tensions you may have. As the night wears on, you start to identify the constellations by yourself, tracing their patterns with your finger. The astronomer offers you a warm cup of tea, made from local herbs and flowers, which you sip slowly as you continue to stargaze. You feel a sense of peace and contentment wash over you, grateful for this moment of stillness and wonder. As the tour comes to an end, you say goodbye to the astronomer and make your way back to your accommodation. The night sky is etched in your memory, a reminder of the beauty and vastness of the universe. You drift off to sleep with a sense of calm and tranquility, eager to explore more of Santorini's wonders tomorrow. As you board the ferry to leave the stunning island of Santorini behind, you can't help but feel a sense of bittersweet nostalgia. The memories of your adventures on the breathtaking cliffs and the crystal clear waters remain vivid in your mind, as if the island has imprinted itself on your soul. You find a quiet spot on the ferry and take a deep breath, savoring the salty sea air and the gentle rocking of the boat. Looking out at the endless expanse of the Aegean Sea, you feel a sense of calm wash over you. You realize that the experiences you had on this island have left you with a sense of peace and tranquility that you will carry with you long after your departure. As the ferry pulls away from the shore, you close your eyes and let the memories of your time on Santorini play out in your mind like a soothing lullaby, gently lulling you into a state of deep relaxation. You know that this island will always hold a special place in your heart, a sanctuary of beauty and serenity that you can return to whenever you need to escape the chaos of the world.